So, I've discovered a lot of things about YouTube since I started playing with it in the recent past. And since I'll be sharing some videos with you that I've been creating over time, I thought I'd put together a little something to show you some ways that YouTube can be adjusted to give you the maximum benefit. Like I'll be uploading my videos in HD, which means that YouTube's natural way of showing things is kind of in a lower resolution based on your bandwidth and some other things that I don't even get. But I know that you can adjust your YouTube playback in order to get the most out of the videos that you're watching. So I'm going to show you a few things real quick, nothing complicated. You may know this already. It may be very familiar to you, but if you're like me, it's time to play catch up. So let's just take, for example, well, a YouTube video that I have up there right now, and you take the link and you stick it up there in that top bar, and then you click on it, and you'll see that it starts off running all by itself. Now we're going to stop this for a moment right there. We're going to go over here to the bottom right hand side, and we're going to see real quick. It says 360p. Now that's a measure of the resolution that it's playing my video back to you. Now you have a number of choices, and it can be based on your bandwidth of your system, but you can achieve more resolution in the playback by looking over the list. If you click on this little button right here, you'll get a list of resolutions. So sometimes it starts off in 240. Let's take a look real quick at what 240 does if we select it. Okay, well, we got to start it going. There we go. Notice that the quality is really bad, for example, with the letters and stuff. Kind of a fuzzy, you know, just noisy and stuff. So if I stop this, for example, and just go from 240 back to 360, a higher resolution, and start this playing again, notice how much clearer all of that is. So that's just the difference between 240 and 360. Now I can stop it and go up to 480. You may not notice a lot of difference at that point, and there's a little thing that's spun around in the center right there for a moment while it was adjusting the resolution. So here we are. Now one thing that could happen as you up the resolution is you may find a few more just small visual anomalies, jerkiness or stuttering in the display at times, but that won't be all that often. You can take the final step into full HD. Notice they say it's actually HD 720p, and that is a full high definition signal, and we've adjusted to that now. And I don't know if you noticed it, but I watched the change and there is more detail. So I can play that. And this little bar will move along. The red means how much of the video is in your system. And this right here means where in that stream you're currently playing. So up until the end of the stream, you can move forward or backward and play things. So if there's something you want to go back and look at, that's a way to do it. But the transparent pink right there, transparent red, is how much of the video has actually been downloaded to your system, and the actual solid right here before this moving dot, which is where you are in the video, is the ground that you've covered already. Okay? Now, while it's playing, you can actually do a couple other things depending on your computer. You can do the pop-out thing right here. Well, let's go back to something quiet. Boink. Well, relatively quiet. I can do the pop-out. What that does is it takes the YouTube video and it pops it out onto your display. It makes it a separate screen or a separate window, and I can control it this way. There's a control bar at the bottom. Okay. I just stopped it so we could look at it. Now, the last thing that we really could do is I could say, I can change the resolution for this size of pop-out just like I could with the regular screen. This right here allows me to actually move this into full screen mode. Notice that depending on what I do, I can't always seem to make it go away like I'd like to. It does disappear. Well, I can make this go full screen. And now it will occupy the full screen of my computer display. Notice it said click escape to return back down to the pop-up. And now I'm going to go ahead and close the pop-up. And notice that I am back here, once again showing 720p, which is the highest resolution that's available, but takes the most information over your link to the internet. So that's why it may stutter or it may drag. Sometimes that happens. You just have to watch for it. So these 3 buttons or 4 buttons here are ways of controlling 1, the resolution that you're displaying at, 2, whether it's in a separate window or not, that's the pop-out, 3, if I expand it, it keeps it in the same window but it makes it bigger. So I'll click again, it unexpands it. And last, I can go directly into a full screen mode, press escape to exit. I do that and I'm back. So this is just a little guide. So as I or other people send you videos, or as you look around maybe YouTube or get some invitations to look at some movies, you can have some control over how the movie is displayed. Many people are uploading full HD videos now to YouTube and to other sources. And so when you put the link in, it isn't always going to adjust it to the highest resolution that's possible. This way you can do that. So, happy viewing, and hopefully you don't get too tired of the videos that I'll be sending your way from time to time. Have a good day.